Hi, I'm Ryan Cotty and I'm a race team support garage technician for MoneyGram Haas F1 team. We always get asked how we move our freight around the world. In this video, we're going to show you what happens when the freight returns from Canada and the process of how it gets turned around for the European season.
Hi, I'm Peter Wright, race team operations leader. My role within the team is to make sure that all the sea, air and road freight get to the races on time. Our freight has just arrived back from Canada. We are in the process of moving it from the air freight shacks into the road freight for its onward journey to Austria. Our freight takes approximately a day to arrive back from Canada on the air freight. We then have 2 days to turn it around, doing the modifications or work to it that needs to be done. And then it goes on the trucks and it takes approximately 2 days to get to Austria.
When the freight returns from an event, RTS, race team support, we're back here at the factory, and what we do is we get all of the freight out, mainly the cars, depending whether it's air freight or they're on the trucks. They come out on the trolleys, we get them out, put them up on the high stands so we can work on it. We get the bays ready so the mechanics can come in and start work straight away, because normally they're only in for 1 day. That basically involves getting their toolboxes out. We've got dunnies over there for setup and their parts. So yeah, basically get all this out for them. So it's straight in, straight to work. Once the cars are up in the air, we'll give them a good clean, bit of a polish, good look round, just to make sure there's no damage that was missed trackside. We'll take off any bits that were meant to come off for service or paint, send them off to the relative areas. And then yeah, it's back into the RTS room to start the service on all of the other bits that we've got to do.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I work in the logistics department at the MoneyGram Haas F1 team, based in Banbury. My role is a race team operations administrator, which is a bit of a mouthful. I'm based here and we're actually responsible for moving a lot of the freight around the world, whether it be sea freight, air freight or by road. And in particular at the moment we've got the European season underway, so we have a lot of our trucks and also we have vans come into the factory to take items out to the races and then bring them back. We work on a really tight timeline. In particular at the moment, as an example, we've had freight just come back from Canada. That takes a mammoth task from everybody in the factory. From the logistics point of view, we have to make sure that everything is up and ready, that the trucks are compliant, that they're fully ready to get on the road for a very long journey. And we have to ensure that we liaise with the rest of the departments throughout the factory to ensure they're aware of the timelines that we need to work to make sure that we get everything dispatched and on the road to make sure it hits the racetrack at the correct time, ready for the race.
Good morning, I'm Neil, I'm the race team coordinator for MoneyGram Haas F1 team. And we're here in Austria for the 2023 Austrian Grand Prix, and all trucks have arrived, thankfully, from the UK and from our logistics supplier base out in Baden-Baden through Bischof and Schack. We have 13 trucks on our fleet that are currently here in Austria, 4 for the motorhome and the remainder for the race team. As you can see, we've got TT1 and 2, which is our engineer office upstairs, driver rooms and our tyre world for prepping the tyres for the race week out here in Austria. We've also got TT3 and TT8, which are our spares coordinator trucks and our engineering truck.
Can we have a quick radio check, please?
Radio's good.
Yeah, so the end of the race, and now we'll turn our attention to the back-to-back movements, moving all the equipment and the team personnel from Spielberg back to Silverstone, approximately 1,800 kilometres of road haulage. Our logistical supplier, Bischof and Schack, during the race, have started taking down the back of house bannering, the back of house garage, and obviously in preparation for the loading of the trucks. Through the night now, these guys will work tirelessly to take down the engineering station, as you can see to our left, and obviously our hospitality unit. Approximately 17 hours worth of work, a 26-hour journey and all, triple manned Two drivers will take the trucks from Spielberg into Belgium, and then a single driver will pick up the truck in Belgium and take it to Silverstone. In between that, we've got a two-hour border check in Calais, with a 2-hour ferry crossing, and once again another 2-hour inland border facility check to clear customs on both sides of the channel before they move on to Silverstone. Look forward to seeing you in Silverstone, where we'll start the fun all over again.
So it's, what was it, just gone 9 o'clock on Tuesday morning. Obviously we got back from Austria yesterday afternoon. As you can see, we're starting building the garage for Silverstone. So just the garage techs are on site at the moment. The mechanics are due to be in lunchtime. The trucks arrived here 5 o'clock this morning. So they had a good run, pretty clean across Germany and through customs and everything. So hopefully as we go through the day, by the end of the day, this should be a fully operational garage with the cars in, ready for everyone to start on car builds tomorrow morning.
The two trailers have to be exactly 3,050mm apart. And we've got a 10mm leeway, so you have to get it perfect. Sometimes it can take a couple of hours to do, other times it's first go.
Now the race has been concluded at Silverstone, the logistics processes can be replicated to allow us to get to Hungary and then onto Belgium before returning to the UK for summer break, before we then conclude the European season.